Mafe last appeared in court 6 weeks ago on the 11th of February. The state today asked for a postponement for a further 6 weeks after crime scene investigators cited that there are still health and safety challenges. The court heard that the crime experts were only allowed to access the building on the 15th of March, and they have discovered there are still 50 tons of water in the basement. The state believes it has a strong case and says it needs to conclude monetary damage estimation of the building, as that information will be important in the terrorism charge.
You need that estimation or to determine that amount of damage, especially when you deal with arson and terrorism. So the case has been postponed now to May, where we'll come back, and we've advised also the court that we will by then have drafted an indictment and summary of facts, and we'll be able to hand those over to the accused. We also informed the court that the facial recognition report has been finalized.
Mafe's defense attorney Luvuyo Godla says he understands the circumstances for the postponement, but pleaded for the matter to be heard urgently to allow justice for his client. Godla says they have been granted a full bench at the High Court for leave to appeal the bail application.
What we are looking and concentrating to at the present moment is his bail application in the High Court. We have already secured a full bench from Judge President, and we will be finished with the date. Hopefully it's a date which might be next week, depending on whether it will be suitable to the other side.
It's an appeal against
it's an appeal against the bail application.
Godla says if the court found that Mafe committed the act, the state will have to bring the main instigators.
All what we are saying, even if court can find, say it can find that Mr. Mafe indeed is the perpetrator of this crime, but all what we say, surely he would have been furthering the interests of somebody else, not for himself, because he does not have any interest to go burn parliament and steal boxes and reams of papers.
So far, all the investigation that has been done has not identified anybody else except Mr. Mafe. We're working according to the evidence that we have at our disposal, and that evidence points at him only at the moment, until further evidence comes out. But for now, it only points to him, and he's the only one facing the charges.
Mafe will remain in custody until next court appearance. Thule Joga, SABC News, Cape Town.